Let me ask you something. Why do you want to make money in day trading? Really think about that question. What's the reason you want to make money in day trading? And the next question is, let's imagine in 2025, you received 100K profits from the markets in day trading. How would that feel? Just let that sink in. How would you feel after making that amount of money this year? How would it change your life, your reality, your perceptions? Because this could be you. You could make this kind of money. But then again, why do you want to make this kind of money? Really think about it, not in a logical way where you think about the external world, the external reality, where you could buy a house, a car, go on vacations, this kind of stuff. Just forget all of that for a second. Why do you want to make this kind of money in day trading? How would you feel different, or how do you think you would feel different if you made this kind of money in day trading? And you knew that nothing could stop you from continuing to make the same amount of money each and every month. That's more interesting, because what's enough money? Where do you get to the point where you're satisfied with what you're making and you don't seek more? For a lot of you guys, that point probably never exists. And this is where it gets interesting, because no matter how much you make, you will always think about how you can make more, achieve more, do more, feel better, and it never ends. Let me switch the direction of this conversation for a second. If you don't go through any struggle, you're young like me, you've been day trading for a couple of years, maybe 3 years, and you suddenly think that now you're going to make a lot of money quickly, then what do you think this does to your mindset? Probably you're going to think that now you've made it. Now you can live your dream life. And you don't see the point in struggling as much and working as hard anymore, because you can make all this money. And your sense of reality also get distorted, and the way you look at yourself will get distorted as well. You think that you're untouchable, invincible, and this is actually the beginning of your downfall, because you will quickly realize that the market could change at any moment. You're not guaranteed that your setups will always work, and things could always change, and you have to be willing to adapt, and you can never stop grinding for what you want. You can never stop or never chill. And let me ask you a third question that I want you to really think deeply about. Are you the type of person that could handle the success of making a lot of money in day trading? Really think about that. Do you know what it feels like to make that much money in day trading? Do you know the responsibility that you have, and how easily you could technically ruin your life if you're not a disciplined and humble and grounded person with that kind of money? That's why you shouldn't focus too much on making quick money You should focus on the process, the journey, and making the right kind of decisions. Because the money will sooner or later come, but there's no point in rushing or thinking that you need to make a certain amount of money in a certain amount of time.
I can't believe Huh? Doc, the flag means go. Remember the flag? Here we go. Go.
Doc, what are you doing, man?
Oh, dear. It would seem I'm off to a poor start. Well, better late than never. Come on, Mater. Might need a little help.
Okay.
You got your tow cable?
Oh, yeah, I always got my tow cable. Why?
Oh, just in case. Hey! Was that floating like a Cadillac? Or was that stinging like a Beamer? I'm confused. You drive like you fix roads. Lousy.
Most of you guys who are watching this are probably still really young, and you don't have to make like 100K this year. It's not the end of the world if you don't. Without the discipline and the setbacks and the failure and the lessons learned from those things, you're not prepared to handle the success that eventually comes. You need to go through these stages in order to become the type of person that could actually handle the success. Think about the market as a teacher. It doesn't reward you because you're clever or you want it badly enough. It rewards discipline, consistency, and humility. Look, here's the truth. The best opportunities often come to those who wait and not those who try to force things to happen. So here's my challenge for you today. Start focusing on your actual trading, following your plan, executing well, and trusting the process. Don't focus on how many accounts you have, how many funded accounts you will have after you pass these and these challenges, and start calculating how much money you're going to make. Don't focus on those things. I have a 100K funded account. This is my first 100K funded account. I got my refund, so that's good, but I basically haven't made any profits yet. I took one trade following my plan. Last week, I lost 1%. Then I traded on CPI yesterday. I took a couple of trades. Overall, I lost 2%. And I was following my plan as best as I could, but the conditions weren't perfect and it didn't go as planned. However, that's not the end of the world. I'm not going to revenge trade. I'm not going to try to get that money back as quickly as possible because I trust my plan. I'm just simply going to wait for the next setup and look and see what happens. Probably won't make money on the next setup because I'm already in drawdown, but that's okay. Because over time, I eventually will. And the setbacks doesn't mean anything. Because after a losing streak comes a winning streak. So stay humble, stay persistent, and focus on the journey. And I'll see you at the top.